Welcome to Belgroves, Port of Spain, where our dedicated team is here to provide exceptional service. Our team, led by our branch manager, Dave Gopal, is always ready to support you with personalized attention. Our Port of Spain facility is designed to offer a peaceful environment. At Belgroves, we're not just a funeral service, we're a part of your community.
Belgroves Funeral Home, celebrating life's precious memories since 1888.
Did you know you can honor your loved one with more than just remembrance? At Orange Grove Memorial Gardens, each encryptment is a gift, an elegantly designed tribute that speaks of love, legacy, and care. Here, every encryptment is placed within secure, high-tech crypts, crafted to preserve dignity and peace for generations to come. It's more than just a final resting place. It's a serene sanctuary where memory lives on. Don't just remember. Transform remembrance into a lasting gift. Orange Grove Memorial Gardens. Your legacy begins here. Contact us today at 235-2178, extension 2110.
At Belgroves, we've heard you. That's why we have opened our very own crematorium right here in Tobago. No more ferry trips. No more added stress. No more extra cost.
Today on Conversations with Ceirid, I chose the theme, Where Grief Meets Gratitude. I invite you to meet me in that tender space where grief meets gratitude, where we find both tears and thankfulness coexist. Grief and gratitude can coexist. One reminds us that we have lost, and the other that we are blessed to have had. Together, they tell a story of love. A love deep enough to leave an ache and beautiful enough to remain in our hearts. During the course of the last few weeks, we engaged with some of our clients from different branches and posed the question on the topic, where grief meets gratitude. I would now share with you some of those questions and their responses. So my first question would have come from Tobago. I'm not going to call the name, but from Tobago branch, and that question was, how can gratitude and grief coexist when pain still feels so real? And Tobago, I pondered on this question. And it's important to know that neither of them are measured equally, but they do show up at the same time. So coexistence does not mean that you're not feeling the loss or that you're thankful that the person has passed. What it actually means that in spite of the loss, you are able to move on. I trust that answers your question. Coming out of San Fernando, and the question posed, does gratitude come naturally during grief, or is it something we have to practice? Again, you all keep putting me on the spot, but that's what I'm here for. Know that grief grows, but you must be intentional. You must want to be able to move from that one place to the next. Gratitude emerges out of compassion. We're not asking you to replace it. There's no replacing gratitude with sorrow. You need to be able to live through it. Our Shakona's office posed almost the same question, and to that I responded. The question being, what if I'm not ready to be thankful? Is that normal? And Shagona's, yes, it's normal. It's normal for you, it's normal for me, it's normal for anyone who would have just experienced that loss. But know that gratitude is not a test of how well you're doing, but how well you're coping. Remember, gratitude takes you to a place where you remember the person that you have lost, and you're able to live with those memories. And that's what brings the beauty into the pain. I'm sharing with you even another quote, because out of having that experience lived with that person, there's so many beautiful memories. Out of Port of Spain came the question, when does gratitude become unhealthy? Interesting. Gratitude is unhealthy when you push it away. Gratitude is unhealthy when you tend to want to move on too quickly from loss. Gratitude is unhealthy when you don't go through the journey of grief. So I ask you, Port of Spain, and for those of you who are listening, embrace the fact that you have lost, but you have also spent that time with that person who has lived. The final question came from Trincity, and Trincity is asking me, how can we honor deep sorrow without feeling pressured to be positive? I could share with you another quote, positivity in the face of pain. What we're asking you to do really is not to get rid of the pain. We're asking you to feel the pain, go through the process. Don't think that there's a time limit for grief. No, some people it may be a year, some people it may be a day, some people it may not be. You go through that journey and understand that your grieving process is so much different from everyone else's. So those are the 5 questions that I have been asked, and I hope I was able to answer them, with enough surety for you who have posed it. So in closing, I'm asking you not just to listen to me, but to listen to your own heart and to acknowledge the duality in grief and gratitude, and know that even though they coexist, it's up to you to know when to let them go. As I close today, I ask you to share with me, join me on via either email or on the Belgroves website. Share with me your question on how grief meets gratitude, and allow me to journey with you. I thank you.